I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we're going to be learning about 5 musical words. These words are called solfa or solfege, and they're words that help us understand patterns in melodies and in music. These are the words you might have heard if you have ever seen the musical Sound of Music. They sing these. Do, a deer, a female deer. If you've never seen it, don't worry. I'll teach you all about it. Now, I'd like you to try this with me. There are hand signs that go along with these musical words, and each word corresponds with one note of a scale. You already know a scale, whether you know it or not, because when we learned chocolate, you were learning a 5-note scale. So if you can do these signs with me and sing these words, we'll learn these 5 words together. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Let's try it one more time. Do is like the rock your house is built on. Re is like the steps that lead up to your house. Mi is like the floor of your house. Fa, I had a student think of this one. He said it was like a lamp in your house. And then so is like the wall of your house. Let's try singing it and doing the hand signs together one more time. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Each one of these notes is a step away from the other one. Now let's start on so and step down. So, fa, mi, re, do. Now if you put those 2 patterns, stepping up and stepping down together, it makes chocolate. So let's sing chocolate one time using solfa, which means using these 5 musical words we just learned. Here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So, fa, mi, re, do. Good job. Now let's come over to the piano and try singing the solfa while we play chocolate. If you're at your piano at home, you can try this with me. Here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So, fa, mi, re, do. Good job. Now the fun thing about solfa is it can move around on the piano more easily than the letter names. The letter names will never move. A C will always be a C on your piano. But do, re, mi, fa, so is a pattern that is movable. It's called Movable Do. And the neat thing about that is once you know one pattern, you can try it in different places on your piano. Let's come over and discover what makes this pattern work. I'm going to cover up do, re, mi, fa, so on the piano. And let's pretend for a moment that do, re, mi, fa, and so are a family with 5 people in the family. Do, re, mi, fa, and so. Now, each family member is in its own room, except there are 2 that are sharing a room. Let's pretend like these black keys are walls that separate different rooms of the house where this family lives. So do and re have a black key in between them. Re and mi have a black key in between them, so they're not sharing rooms. But mi and fa are like best friends. Maybe they're twin brothers or twin sisters sharing a room because there's no black key in between them. In music, we call this a half step because these notes are actually acoustically closer together in sound. So we call that a half step. I'm going to change their color to remind us that they are closer together than any of the other notes. You'll notice that fa and so also have a black key in between them. So there's only one half step in this scale. All the other notes are a whole step away from each other. Now, let's say that we wanted to move do, re, mi, fa, so up to D. Remember, I said do does not have to stay in one place. We can put do on D, re on E, and so forth. But now, notice that mi and fa, who are best friends, remember, have a black key in between them now. So mi isn't going to sound very happy. If I play this now, listen to how sad mi sounds. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Could you hear how mi sounded sad? We call this minor. Listen one more time. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Well, there is a way to make me happy again. We could give me like a bunk bed above fa. If we move mi up to this black key, then mi and fa can be happy again. This note we call F, but if we move it up to here, we call it an F sharp. Anytime we move to the right on the piano by 1/2 step, we call that a sharp. So now the letter names of these notes would be D, E, F sharp, G, A. Did you notice how mi on the F sharp sounded so much happier? Listen one more time. Didn't mi sound happy again? Now sing the Solfa with me. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Now let's try singing the letter names. D, E, F sharp, G, A. Now, on your piano at home, I'd like you to try using your 5 fingers to cover up D, E, F sharp, G, and A. We'll call this D position, or sometimes we call it the D pentascale. Penta means 5, like a pentagon has 5 sides. A pentascale has 5 notes. So whenever we cover up 5 notes in a scale, we'll call that a pentascale. And let's try playing chocolate in the D pentascale. Here we go. Yum, 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 yum. Chocolate, I have some. Notice that my finger number 3 is on F sharp, not on F. If I put it on F, it might sound a little bit sad or creepy. But if I remember to put it on the F sharp, it will sound happy. Good, let's try chocolate one more time, and this time sing the letter names. D, E, F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp, E, D. Well, that's it for today. Now you can tell your friends you know Solfa, an ancient musical language. We'll do more Solfa in the future. Learning these patterns will also help you learn easily how to transpose, which is a rather advanced musical skill. You can also download activity sheets to reinforce this learning from our website. I hope you'll keep coming back. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.